Good day, everybody. This is Lone Eagle 112358. Thank you for joining me today. I appreciate it so very much. I really do. I'm just gonna get right into this. Again, guys, I put out a video. Alright, this one here. Tech Before Its Time travel to Belfast, Ireland. I put that out. Awesome video. Check out the link down below for the playlist if you want to view this and other videos. I got a lot of awesome responses. And again, this one's from Shari D. Again, I'm just following the link. You know, when you follow a link, then you follow a link from that link, and a link from that link. That's exactly what I did with this link that Shari D. once again, or again, posted. And yeah, it led me to this Reddit page, link in the description. Okay. And the main author of this page, Sagittarius Craig, put out another link to something that's just beyond anything. I don't even know what to call this, guys. Listen, this is gonna blow the doors and windows off the hinges, okay? Look at this. 1844-1904. New York in motion. Now you guys remember what happens when you try and capture photos, right? And things are moving in them. There's a reason why in 1884, sorry, I said 44 first time. In 1884, there's a reason why they said, don't smile. Hold your pose for a couple minutes. There's a reason for that, okay? Because you could not capture momentum. You couldn't capture motion. You just couldn't do it. It would be a blur, okay? Look. Photos from the 1800s. Blurry. Capturing movement. Okay. Back in the day, and it could still happen to this day. You get someone moving, that will happen. Especially back in the day. There's not a lot of good examples in here. Maybe they just didn't have that problem before. But it's just, wow. You guys know what I'm talking about? Did I just accidentally click onto a kick-ass page? Check it out later. But blurriness happens. This happens, okay? Now, the camera's moving here, but you just can't move. You can't move when you're taking pictures like that back in the day, okay? You just couldn't. We all know this. So let's dive into these pictures. Here, this is a perfect example. Do you see anything on the streets? No. But this is during the day in Paris. This street should be packed with people moving, but they're not. Because everything's moving, they couldn't capture it. But this one dude, he stood still. He must have been talking to somebody or something, getting his shoe shine. That's what this is about. Like, that's what the theory is. But he stood still the whole time. The only thing that wasn't moving, right, besides the objects here, the trees and the houses and stuff, but this is a perfect example of why you did not move in photos back then, okay? Check this shit out. 1886. Okay? That looks like the Brooklyn Bridge. But check that out. How eerie. Okay, honestly, each picture you're gonna feel eerie. Okay, don't let it run your fear or whatever. Just take control of that because this is weird, man. Okay, let's look into this. William G. Levinson was a chemist, inventor, and lecturer who founded the departments of mineralogy and astronomy of the Brooklyn Institutes of Arts and Sciences in the latter half of the 19th century. He was also an avid photographer, using the new technology both as scientific tool and recreational activity. As the dawn of the 20th century approached, newer, more sensitive film emulsions were developed that allowed pictures to be taken with faster and faster shutter speeds. Not my timeline. Well, I mean, this happened, but not when this happened. Levinson's photographs snapped amid hustling crowds of Manhattan and frolicking bathers of Coney Island display an obsession with motion and a delight with freezing actions that could previously only be recorded as a blur. Yeah, see? This is what I'm talking about right here. that could previously only be recorded with a blur. We can say this same thing on our timeline. I guarantee you go back to where we came from, you will hear this same thing that could previously only be recorded as a blur. But it would be said 20 years ahead, 20 years later than this timeline. The same sentence would be said 20 years later, okay? Look at this. This is insane, okay? 1884, okay? Look at this moving picture, okay? This is moving picture of the same place. This is 1901. Okay, let me close this. Don't need that anymore. Look at this. This looks like it. They're all moving. All of them are moving. This looks like the Matrix scene where Neo's about to fight everybody. All the Mr. Smiths. They all look the same too. They all got like mustaches and. But anyway, just look. I shouldn't see detail in their faces like this. I should see a blur. I shouldn't see his leg pant like that. I shouldn't see anything like. I could spend 10 minutes on each photo, but it would be a long video. Look at this. They're walking. Well, obviously, but still. I shouldn't. Look at this. This is what I should see, but this isn't the photo. This is just dripping on the photo, but this isn't part of the. I should see. Let's pretend there's blur here. That would be his foot from like a second before dragging over as a blur. I should be seeing that everywhere. Even this guy in the background is walking. When is this? 1886. Bah! Look! Those are street lamps, man. And I mean electric. Those have to be. They're hanging upside down. Let me know what you guys think on that. I don't know too much about that. But 1886, those look electric. Okay? What's going on here? Wow. Look at that. And they said faster shutter speed, eh? And that's what causes this. That's what enables this guy to capture this. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? There's not even a blur on his hand. My camera on my Samsung 5 Neo G, yes, I have an old phone, can't do this. It can mimic the black and white, but it can't do what this guy's doing with his phone, with his camera. Wow, 1886. This is insane, guys. Okay? There are people in Tombstone, Arizona having their picture taken. They're sitting there and they're like, hold still for a couple minutes. At the same time, this guy's frolicking through the garden. He's like, oh, well, sorry, this is a grave. I'm assuming graveyard, but still. Wow. Okay, this is getting ridiculous. This is getting ridiculous. 1886. Like, there's no. My phone can't. I mean, it probably could. I'm exaggerating. Okay, I'm really exaggerating. I'm sure my phone can do this. Okay, I don't mean to over exaggerate, but there are phones. There are cell phones that since cell phones have been put out that can't do this. Look at this. Guys, please pay attention to their clothes. Is there anything that they shouldn't be wearing in style? I'm just looking for anything, okay? Oh, look, she's showing her hand. Oh my god. I don't mean I shouldn't mock that. I'm sorry. The women went through a hard time because of that shit. My bad. Look at this. Wow. See there the phone. That's for phone, I believe. Is that hydro? I believe that's phone, right? I believe that's telephone. You guys, All of you guys who know what they're doing with the phone and hydro lines, what is that? Okay, 1886. Oh no, 1891. See, it's a good thing I checked first. But again, these kids are clearly moving fast. They are not just standing there. So this little girl's loop is now dropping. It's doing that thing, that loop, and rings drop and go wah, 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 wah. So that's moving rapidly, and this girl's pushing it, obviously, moving. She's on a bike with spokes that are spinning, but no blur. 1886. Guys, what is going? I can't look at it. I'm gonna skip that for Hold on. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Shit. Alright. Don't look him in the face. 1886. What's this called? Mr. Cornell jumps in the backyard. Oh, they got addresses here. I could Google this shit. Let's see where this guy lives. This is New York, right? No, this is Manhattan. One of my favorite things to do is look up old addresses. Perfect. Brooklyn, there we go. Let's do this. Yeah. I was totally expecting that. But anyway, somewhere in there, this man is having the time of his life. I didn't realize that there was descriptions underneath there. I couldn't see it. Girls jump off stone wall in Fort Greene. Nathan Abbott and a young girl walk along Copp's Hill Cemetery. Mr. Stokes jumps off a wall in Fort Greene Park. Mimi. My cat's gonna sit on the keyboard. Mimi, don't touch the buttons. Okay, good. Uniformed officers riding boots. What? Oh, uniforms in riding boots walk down a street. Okay, cool. Those are horse boots. Crowds of men outside New York Tribune building in Lower Manhattan. Alright. Sorry, I didn't know that those were there. I would have read them as we were going. Alright. How much time we got? Oh, this is a lengthy video. Sorry about that. JM Cornell jumps in the backyard at 34. You know what? It must have given me an exact address. So where is it? Right here? So, according to this, it happened right here. Pretty cool, huh? Awesome. So, I mean, look at that. We shouldn't be seeing this. This guy looks like he was freaking cut out. It looks like he's sitting on a park bench, photoshopped, and then placed there. Where's the blur? From here, down, his pant legs, Everything. There should be a blur going up and then down. Everywhere. Anywhere. Not a single blur. Anywhere. Not anywhere. Look, you can kind of freaking see it. Tiny amounts of blur here. Like right here, you can just start to see the blur right on his thumb. But that's just because it's an old camera. You know what I mean? Wow, the shadow doesn't even have a blur. Come on. Bright sunny day. What's up with these girls? Mildred Grimwood jumps in the backyard at 314 Levinstein Street as brother Victor Grimwood and pal Zelma Levinson look on. Speedwalkers. Again, they're moving very fast. Okay? Got the swag in this guy. He's like the letter S. Look at him. Swag. 5 men compete in a walking race. There should be all kinds of blur everywhere. Is there anything out here that sticks out? Should these buildings be there? That type of architecture. That's what I'm looking for. Anything. Windows. Types of windows. Benches. Anything. Wow. Yeah, like, I mean, look right here. This is a perfect example of blur. Right there on her feet. But it should be 100 times worse than everywhere. I'm repeating myself. You guys know what's up by now. You know, I'm just can't get enough of this stuff. Coney Island. Okay. Now this picture right here. Which direction is this ball going? We can't tell. You need a professional to be like, oh shit, which way is it going? Is she throwing or receiving? I'm going to assume she's getting to receive it just because of how her hands are. And hers are like, I don't know. I'm just assuming she's getting ready to catch it. But A, look how clear you can see her. Look at her outfit is amazing. B, look at this ball. It's not... it looks like it's going this way. It looks a little blurry on this side and a little bit cleaner on this. I can't believe I'm saying this on a photo like this, first off. But yeah, I can actually see that it's a little cleaner on this side and blurry on this side. So let's say the ball's going this way towards the lady in the black, the older lady. Wow. This is an amazing photo. I mean, I know the people jumping in the air are just as good, but this is a small... I don't even know. It's just as good. To me, it's just as good. 1886. Prospect Park. Here, I want to see where that is. Because this is what I love doing. When I see an old photo like this with an address on it or something like that, that has its location, I go to it. I always go to it. I try to do it, especially with Google Earth technology. Boom. Awesome. So that photo that you're looking at was taken... Damn, it looks like it was taken right there. Oh, with the bridge? Mimi. That's my cat. Mimi. Also with the water in the background, so it'd be that way. Anyway, I'm not gonna... It's not important. It's just... This is what I love doing. So this is how much I get into old photos. Like, this is what I do. See, that's definitely where they were standing. Look what I just did. I found the spot. You can't see it now because of the trees, but they were definitely looking at a bridge. Where's that bridge? Anyways, I'm burning time here. It doesn't matter. I want to find that bridge. Shit. But it's not part of the video. It does not mean anything. But that's the shit I would do, okay? That's how serious I take these photos and how much I'm into this stuff. Just want to show you guys an example there. So, look at that. 1886. Walking single file along the beach. We should, like, these photos are so damn clear too. Man, like, you could pass this off as 1940. This looks like World War II photos. Honestly, this is the quality. Oh, it just boggles my mind. Look at the waves. You can see the fuck. What's going on, guys? And even as you get further, it's still crispy. You can still see the wave. Like, look, there's the white cap. Wow. Look at the, you can see, wow. I'm just amazed, man. I'm shocked. Oh, I remember these dresses on these girls. These are like bathing suits sometimes to these women. Wow. Oh, it's a dog. Nice on a chair. Look at that. Beautiful. H.B. Leckler's dog Mace poses atop a chair in Fort Greene. Where's Fort Greene? Let's check this out. Thank you very much for your patience, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes these videos can drag out. We're at the 20-minute mark. We're almost done here. Okay, it's all in the same area. Fort Greene. Okay. Yeah, okay, alright. It's all in the same area. This guy lived in the hood. Amazing. Just amazing. Wooden pole on the sand of Coney Island. Am I saying that right? Coney? I'm pretty sure it's Coney. Again, what is this? He's like, attack. He's like, I'm a cat. This is too good, ladies and gentlemen. This is too good. Maggie Ward. This is too clean. She's... Well, it looks like that's it for all the motion pictures. I mean, it's just amazing. This dog should be totally blurry. 1900. Well, no, we can give it. We could let that one slide. We can let this one slide. Okay. We could say they started maybe breaking out of that. You don't have to smile for 2 fucking minutes habit. You know, I guess we could say that. 1904. Amazing. You're catching. I don't even know what to say anymore. 1897. She should be blurred. She should be blurred. We shouldn't see these waves like that. In my opinion. Nice picture. Look at that. Beautiful. 1897. Gertrude Hubel, Ruth Peters, and Mildred Grimwood near the water at Avenue, Queens. Alright, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know what you guys think. Should we be seeing these people jump like that? Wow. I'm gonna stop with that dude. Thank you for staying. He's not gonna make me laugh that much anymore, but we shouldn't be seeing that. We shouldn't be seeing that, in my opinion, from what I've seen in old photographs and all that stuff. So, excuse me, I just burped. I hope you guys didn't hear that. Thank you very much, Sagittarius Craig from Reddit, from this page or channel, whatever they're called on here, Retconned. Link in the description. Thank you very much, Shari D. Wouldn't have found that without you, so thank you very much. Big shout out to you. That's 2 videos now. It's 2 videos now because of her 1 link I've made. Okay? So thank you so very much. And that's it. I'll leave a link in the description to this. Alright? And to this. I had a lot of fun, guys. That was fun. That was so much fun. Anyway. It doesn't end with these photos, guys. You know, I urge you, look for yourself. Look at your old photos. Maybe something in your family's photos have changed. I never even thought of that. I don't have like a huge, large family. We don't keep all our old photos, but I know some of you do. I know for a fact some of you do. Go take a peek at them. See if anything has changed. Oh, you might be shocked. You might be surprised. Hey, guys. Love yourself. Love your neighbor. And I love you. Lone Eagle. 11238. Had so much fun, guys. Peace. This is a perfect example. Do you see anything on the streets? No. But this is during the day in Paris. This street should be packed with people moving, but they're not. Because everything's moving, they couldn't capture it. But this one dude, he stood still. He must have been talking to somebody or something, getting his shoe shine. That's what this is about. Like, that's what the theory is. But he stood still the whole time. The only thing that wasn't moving, right, besides the objects here, the trees and the houses and stuff, but this is a perfect example of why you did not move in photos back then. Okay? Check this shit out. Things are moving in them. There's a reason why in 1884, sorry, I said 44 first time. In 1884, there's a reason why they said, don't smile. Hold your pose for a couple minutes. There's a reason for that. Okay? Because you could not capture momentum. You couldn't capture motion. You just couldn't do it. It would be a blur. Okay? Look. Photos from the 1800s. Blurry. Capturing movement. Okay. Good day, everybody. This is Lone Eagle 112358. Thank you for joining me today. I appreciate it so very, very, very much. I really do. I'm just gonna get right into this. Again, guys, I put out a video. Alright, this one here. Tech Before Its Time Travel to Belfast, Ireland. I put that out. Awesome video. Check out the link down below for the playlist if you want to view this and other videos. I got a lot of awesome responses. And again, this one's from Shari D again. Back in the day. And it could still happen to this day. You get someone moving, that will happen. Especially back in the day. There's not a lot of good examples in here. Maybe they just didn't have that problem before. But it's just, wow. You guys know what I'm talking about? Did I just accidentally click onto a kick-ass page? Check it out later. But blurriness happens. This happens. Okay? Now, the camera's moving here, but you just can't move. You can't move when you're taking pictures like that back in the day. Okay? You just couldn't. We all know this. So let's dive into these pictures. Here, I'm just following the link. You know, when you follow a link, and you follow a link from that link, and a link from that link. That's exactly what I did with this link that Shari D, once again, or again, posted. And, yeah, it led me to this Reddit page, link in the description. Okay? And the main author of this page, Sagittarius Craig, put out another link to something that's just beyond anything. I don't even know what to call this, guys. Listen, this is gonna blow the doors and windows off the hinges, okay? Look at this. 1844-1904. New York in motion. Now, you guys remember what happens when you try and capture photos, right?